Good morning, Arvada State. I'm going to talk to you this morning about how to use settings on Family Search. So let me share my screen with you. Get back to where I was. There we go. Okay. So when you sign into Family Search, you can go all the way over here to the right and click on your name, and there'll be a drop-down menu that will allow you to go to settings. And this is the first page that shows up in settings, and I whited out my personal information since this is available online. But you'll see that you can put in your full name, and I always make my full name public. You can choose not to do that if you want to. Then you have a username and a password that you can put in. The password does not show up here, but you can change the password here if you want to. Then you have a display name, which does show up to whoever wants to use it. So that's when you make a change in Family Search, that is the name that will show that you're the person that did it. And I just use my full name. You have a place to put in your birthday. You can make that public. I choose not to. Your record number to your membership to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will show here. I whited that out. And then you have a helper number. And the helper number is the last 5 digits of your membership number, unless you choose to change it and make it another number that has 5 digits, which you're welcome to do. The helper number is used when you contact Family Search and you want you have a question for them, you want them to change something, you want them to help you with something, they will use this helper number as a reference. So that's the first page under settings. And then we have the contact page. And under the contact page is your contact name, which is always public. That's the name that will show up in Family Search that shows when you have made a change. You can, your email will be there. You can choose whether it's public or private, but you have to have an email in here to have a Family Search. Then you can put in your phone number, your mobile number, and your address, and choose to make them public or private. I choose to make mine private and obviously whited them out for this presentation. Then we have down here, enable relationship viewing. That is a new feature and it's pretty exciting, I think. So I have said, yes, I want to see what my relationship is to other people. And so we have for a while been able to click the view my relationship to deceased people. This is a little different. This is for people who are living. So if someone else is making changes in my tree, well, it's the tree, but in relatives that are related to me. If I see changes and I wonder, who is this person? Are they a long lost cousin? And I can click on view my relationship with that person. And if I have said, I want to enable relationship viewing and they have said that, then I'll be able to see who it is. If they have not clicked this, they'll get a message that says someone would like to see their relationship with you. Is that okay? And then I'll be able to see it. The next tab is notifications. This allows you to tell Family Search what kind of notifications or messages you want to receive from Family Search. Do you want to get emails that contain tips, inspiration, news, and roots tech information? Do you want to receive personalized emails about your ancestors, which are pretty fun because when the church does a project that's looking at all of the pioneer ancestors, or at Memorial Day, it was military ancestors, and it will send you a message and say, hey, do you want to see your people that fit in this parameter? And I like to get them. There's watch lists. I always click yes for watch list. And what this is when on a person's page, suppose your grandparent who's deceased, there's a little star in the banner close to their name that says watching. And it's a toggle switch. It's either filled in for on or empty for off. And whenever a change is made in that person, I get a weekly email that tells me all the changes that were made. And that way I can keep track of the people that I know about, of the changes, and dispute any I need to, or visit with people about the changes that they made, and ask for more clarification, things like that. So it's good to watch the people that you know, and this is where you can say, yes, I'm watching and I want to receive emails. You say, yes, I'm watching on their page, and then here's where you say, I want to get emails. You can get messages from other users, receive offers, receive and offer help, and be able to share temple ordinances. And then the last one here is, do you want to receive text messages from other members? And I said yes, because I like to collaborate with people. The fourth tab is my preferences, and I end up using this a lot because I'll do presentations and I'll show my family search tree, and sometimes I don't want temple information to show, so I can click this button. It's a toggle. It's either check yes, show temple information, or the check is not there, and then I'm not showing temple information. You can change the script for your names, but the one I use the most is this starting person. So generally the default is when you get into your tree, the tree starts, the pedigree will start with you, and you're the first person, and then it branches out from there. Well, when I'm doing demonstrations, I don't necessarily want my information up on the screen, or that of my children or my mother. So I make my default person oftentimes one of my grandparents. In this case, it's my grandmother. And then you can put in your the preferred email and your preferred language. So I told you I put my grandma in. This is what it looks like. So when I go to Family Tree, this screen will open up and it shows, here's my grandma as the center person, and it shows her children and their spouses and then her ancestors. My mother is still living, so I whited her out. And the other thing I wanted to show you here is on the Family Search toolbar. If you go over here and click on activities, that's where you're going to find all the fun family things to do, where you're finding faces that look like yours, where you put your face in a picture of old people, an old picture from another time, where you can find Jeopardy and all these fun things. Go to activities, that will help you do your fun things. The last button on the toolbar is connected accounts, and this is where you will find whether you have an account with Ancestry, Find My Past, My Heritage, etc. There's quite a few of these that you can connect your account to, that other people have put together websites that help you in Family Search. You might want to check them out. If you don't want to have your account connected, you can revoke access here, and you can gain access here as well. So that's what I have for you today. I hope it helps you, and I hope that you have fun climbing your family tree. And don't forget, if you have questions, contact your ward, temple, and family history consultants, or you can contact one of the state temple and family history consultants, and that would be Corley Prickett, Shelley Peck, or myself. And I just hope you have a great week.